Hey and welcome to BoatProjectY. Thank you for joining us as we unveil the secrets behind transforming this extraordinary vessel and discover the hard work, the exceptional craftsmanship and the unyielding spirit of adventure that accompanies every build. So this was roughly the moment I left you last week, right? This massive beam you see here will become the new keel sim. With some measuring and adjusting, we're giving it a proper home, one strong enough to take on wild waters. It's twice the thickness of the remaining hull part. Overkill, you say? Maybe, but hey, no one ever died from too much steel, now did they? After making a notch at the top to guide it into place, I was able to tack it down and then fully weld it in. The proof of the pudding is in the eating, alright. Remember the concrete in the bow? Yeah, I'm still hammering it out. Piece by piece by piece by endless little piece. Meanwhile, the new frames are slowly taking shape. Grinding them down to size takes patience. Too much at once and you'll ruin it. So I mark the edges with a red marker to give myself a visual guide on where I'm allowed to grind. A bit off, test fit, bit off, test fit, a bit off, test fit until you start talking to your steel. I check if it's level or close enough because, let's be honest, the whole boat isn't exactly level neither. Perfectly good and close enough is fine for now. The actual floor height will be defined later with an L profile. Time to take a step back and admire my work from the outside. And then, like any responsible welder, I rip everything back out again. Why, you might ask? Because now it's cleanup time. Rust removal, surface prep, rust converter, the whole trinity of steel restoration. Yeah man, no need to give me that face, you look ridiculously enough. Let's get back to work. Some of the crossbeams needed a bit more persuasion to align perfectly with the ribs, but we got there. And then I got excited, like really excited, so I decided to dry fit one of the new bow plates. And in this episode of me versus 5mm of steel, it was soon time to find out who will bend first. Turns out it's more of a two-man job. Yes, I know. I'll probably get roasted in the comments for this, but to give my makeshift setup some kind of a safety feature, I welded in a few non-slip patches to stop the whole thing from sliding away and crushing onto me. Well, is it perfect? No, not at all. But is it holding? Well, absolutely yes. I was worried I wouldn't be able to shape 5mm of steel into a tight curve, but those fears are now officially behind me. Super happy with the fit. This allowed me to properly mark out where to trim the hull and the new plate to get a snug final fit. Thanks a lot for sticking around till the end. Next time, hopefully, fingers crossed, the hull will be closed again. We'll see. Until then, my steel warriors, calm seas to you all and stay sharp.